Like, what was the relationship between Castle Hill projects and Soundview projects during the time you was actively like in the banging?
Um, it was a little how can I say this? Well, I'm gonna say, but even before I started banging, it was a little tension because of the 1997 massacre,
Yeah.
which we know about where the twins got killed in Soundview, the twins from my projects.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little like friction, but when I became Blood in 2000, I could say like my era, like me and my peers
Yeah.
that became homie, we bridged the gap back with Soundview, like what I mean, and became like
Y'all
brothers again.
became
Like
a unit.
yeah, we started rocking with them again. But like when that happened with Twin, it was definitely a separation. It was a separation, you know. But yeah, so it wasn't like there. That's basically what it was. In my
Yeah.
generation, we bridged the gap back
Some
together.
people is questioning your intent because of the indictment. What is your main motivation, or was this something you've been pondering about and you was afraid to just come out with it in the beginning? Or what was your main motivation for the Drop Your Flag challenge?
I'm never afraid of nothing. I literally walk with no fear. I fear nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
they could get ahead with that. And dudes keep saying if it wasn't for the indictment, that's just so silly. If you look at the work I've been doing throughout the years, I've been trying to pull kids
Mm-hmm.
out of gangs, and I've been doing this. It's just that something need to happen like this. Something need to happen where and make a lot of noise. Was like, yo, you're not listening, okay? Now my main motivation is to keep these kids out of gangs from
Yeah.
and going to prison and dying. It's
Mm-hmm.
so I keep saying it's us against the RICO. It's us. The FBI is abusing the RICO, and we are giving them the ammunition. I just got off the phone with a brother out of LA who now resides in Denver, right? Who been
Mm-hmm.
residing there for years. He's a Crenshaw Mafia blood. And he told me like, yo, you doing the right thing. They don't understand. They've been doing this to us out here. Now they doing it to the world. Whereas they're using, the gangs to tie everybody up just because you were part of the gang, and they hit you with this RICO. And it's hard to beat it because you got the rat up there saying, yeah, he was there. He was there in the meeting, and look at him in the picture throwing it up. Yes, he is a gang member, and he was there. Huh? I had none of. So what? You were part of the gang. Now you in this RICO, and we keep seeing it happening over and over and over. So my thing was, how do I put a wedge in between us and the RICO and help people understand? You know what I mean? And I sit back and I ask God for these answers, and this is what I was given, what I have to do. I got to step away myself publicly denounce it, and also lead my people out of it, and to help them understand that no matter how much I try to say, well, there's good bro. I know there's good brothers in the game. I know this. I know there's not good. I know there's not brothers. I know there's brothers that's not committing crime in the game. But
Mm-hmm.
and they always want to throw out this, well, I'm talking about the law. It's not illegal to be in a gang. Well, true, it's not, right? But I guarantee you, ask anybody about their gang has been hit with the RICO, right? And
Yeah.
once you're hit with the RICO, that means that you're labeled as a criminal enterprise,
Yeah.
right? No matter what we say, so we can say, yo, it's not illegal to be in the gang. Well, you've been labeled. You are repping something that has been labeled as a criminal enterprise and has been successfully labeled as a criminal enterprise, meaning that
They
these RICOs
conviction.
they get convictions. So
Yeah.
we out here representing criminal enterprise, representing things that's built off of criminality.
Mm-hmm.
Whether our mindset is criminality or not, that's the perception to the people. We will never be able to rise and get the people, the community behind us and support us, representing Blood and Crip. It has a black eye in the community eye. We need to build something stronger with foundation, integrity. I never seen NOY RICO. I never seen it. I never seen it. Well, what's the solution? What's the solution? We don't need an immediate solution. We need immediate ceasefire. We need to stop committing black genocide and stop killing each other. We
Yeah.
need to stop
Yeah.
committing treason. We need to
Yeah.
stop shooting up lounges, shooting up parades. where 10, 12 people get shot. A little girl just got shot at a basketball court in New York. She just died, 17 years old. That is treason, okay? That is treason.
That's
And the
doing
reason,
what the colonizers want. That's doing what the oppressors want us to do. We fit in the bill. They don't gotta do it. We doing it to ourselves.
that part, bro. So like if what happened to me is a response to me doing it, that's then that should be good. Why y'all looking at
Yeah,
it as a
definitely.
bad thing?
Yeah,
Because
you're
you know
right.
what? I don't understand what they trying to say. Like, oh, he doing that because he go do y'all think that I just told you that I'm an honor roll student. Do y'all think that I think if I do this, the FBI gonna let me go? I'm actually making myself a bigger target. They don't want me talking like this.
Nah, they
I'm
don't.
actually making myself a bigger target. Out on bail. I don't
Because
know if they're gonna
will
come
you
to the
do
house
this?
tomorrow and say, shut up.
So like, as far as support, do you got like the support from your brothers from like Dollar S1? How they reacting to
Look,
to
not everybody likes this social media thing. So I don't anybody that's not on social media, I'm not gonna mention.
uh,
S1, he's obviously on social media and you see him actively supporting. So you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say this. I got support from everybody that I need support from. That's like I got support from most people. And the non-support, you can see it. Like it looks
Yeah.
like
It's visual.
yeah, it's visual. You can see it and the lack of support.
Yeah.
But it's okay because I have so much support that I don't need support where I'm not getting it from. I'm not even complaining about it. Like I did the video telling New York, like, yo, look, just ask New York, yo, New York need to get behind this because, show the world that we could come together. So I tagged a lot of industry people because they can amplify my voice. And but for the
Mm-hmm.
ones that didn't repost, I don't care. Like I'm not feeling no type of way or nothing, bro. I'm just moving. I'm moving with God. I'm doing what God's telling me to, and I'm
That's
giving
it,
this
bro.
message to everybody. Like this is what it is. It's God's message, not just mine. Although we all are gods, here manifest on earth to, create a reality, and we should be creating a reality that's for the betterment of humanity. This is what we here to do, and this is what I'm doing. This is why the message is going viral. It's
Mm-hmm.
because it's need to be done. It's what's supposed to be done. And what happens as soon as God puts this message out, the devil come attack it. That's how you know the message is supposed to be out here.
The movement came right after one of the most popular Sex Money members outside of Pistol, which is Young Thug, had an interrogation video release. And what do you think about what's going on with Young Thug recently, as of recent?
I
And have
think
you
that
reached out to him? I know you have a relationship with him, and have you talked to him or anything about this
no,
movement?
I don't have a relationship with Doug. I met him one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I met him one time in the studio. It was good vibes. I loved his energy. And he's super talented dude. I think that in the past, I used to entertain the conversations of who snitching, who ratting, and all that. I'm not even entertaining none of that because it's
No.
counterproductive to what
Yeah.
I'm trying to do and to what really needs to happen. I think Young Thug has a major influence, and I think Young Thug should get behind a movement like this. I think that Young Thug he has influence to make a change in his community. I want to say that's what he should be doing, but you can't tell somebody what to do,
What to do?
right? But he would have way more support if he would just be promoting more positivity and not even all them phone calls that's coming out about him,
Yeah.
even all this stuff that's coming out about him. He should ignore it and say, "Yo, whatever, man. This is what I'm doing now. That's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I don't care what nobody else saying. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing something positive. I'm really. This is really coming from the heart, though. It have to come from the heart. You have to really want to do it, not for no image and nothing. That's why this grew. I didn't know this was gonna grow like that, but God said, "Just go. I got you."